Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another week of Prep, Cook, Plate, Repeat. This week's episode, we're going to show you how to make some nice apple crisp with some streusel on top. Let's get right to it. So the first thing we're going to do for this recipe is we're going to get 3 green apples. We're going to take the stem off. We're going to start to peel them, all right? Now also I have a bowl here with some water, and I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. That's going to prevent from the apples oxidizing. We want the apple to be as crisp as possible. So let's peel that. Now if you have an apple core at home, you can totally use it. You would take your core and you will bam right down the middle. It'll pop right out. But in this case, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to take our knife right down the middle. Carefully take our knife and make an incision one way. Flip the apple and make an incision the other way. Cut it. Just like that. Be careful, and it'll pop right out. This is the core right here. It's going to come right out. Next, we're going to cut our apple. We don't want too thick. We don't want too thin. So we're going to find that happy medium. We're going to make kind of half moon slices. Just like that. That's what you want right here, as you can see. It's a nice width. Beautiful. Cut your apples. Directly into your solution here of water. I got a lemon. Squeeze a lemon. Don't worry about catching the seeds. It's fine. We're going to discard the seeds right after. Right there. Just the juice of a half of a lemon right inside. I'm going to get to peeling the rest of these apples. I cut them. I'll be right back to show you what this is next. Alright, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start making our sauce for the apples. I'm going to throw some butter inside. I got here half a stick of butter right inside. Now what some people like to do is they don't cook their apples. They throw the apples directly in. They just toss them in the brown sugar, butter, a little bit of flour, and they throw them into the oven. Sometimes they cook, sometimes they don't. I don't like to take that risk. I like to cook them here. Not thoroughly. I kind of par cook them, and then they finish in the oven. So we got butter here, nice, melting away. Next, we're going to do a little bit of brown sugar right in. That's a half a cup of brown sugar right inside. Cook that all together. This is going to take a few minutes to really melt and incorporate. I'm going to cook this for about 4 to 5 minutes. Not on super high heat because we don't want to burn the sugar. Kind of on a medium heat. Just to really incorporate everything. So we're going to cook this and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you can see, our caramel is starting to come together. We haven't overcooked the sugar. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for to incorporate the butter and the sugar together. Just like that. That's beautiful. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in our apples. Right in just like that. Give them a little head start on the cooking process. Now, these are 3 apples I cut and peeled. This recipe yields about 5 to 6 people. Beautiful. Incorporate that really nice. That caramel in there. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to add some vanilla. I'm going a tablespoon of vanilla. Right in. Next I got some nutmeg. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Right in. And we got cinnamon. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Beautiful. Alrighty. Now we're going to mix this all up. Last thing we're gonna add is some flour. The reason we add flour is to just help thicken this up a little bit, help that sauce there thicken up. I'm gonna go with a tablespoon of flour right over. Beautiful. Keep mixing this up. Make sure that sauce is all over those apples. Make sure they're dancing together, right? They're gonna do a little tango for two. Beautiful. Now I've seen this recipe done different ways. Some people add clove powder. Some people add raisins, walnuts to this. You can really add whatever you like to it. This is just a basic apple crisp. You can play around with this, be creative. That's a nice part about cooking. All right, we're gonna let this cook for about 5 to 6 more minutes until the apple's just a little bit soft. Not super soft, just a little soft. We're gonna let this cook and be right back to show you how to make the topping. All right, guys, so our apples are cooking. In the meantime, we're gonna make our topping, our crisp. So first thing you wanna do is get some brown sugar. Got half a cup of brown sugar in here. Going in with a half a cup of oats, steel oats. Those are not cooked, those are raw oats. They're gonna cook in the oven. Next, we're gonna go in with some flour. Going with half a cup of flour right into our mixer. We're gonna add some vanilla. Tablespoon vanilla right in. And add a pinch of salt just to bring out a little bit of that sweetness. And then here I got 12 tablespoons of butter. That's a stick and a half of butter. So pour that right over. If you're on a diet, this dish is not for you. Alright, we're going to mix this up. Really nice like that. Kind of looking for a nice sand consistency here, like wet sand. Beautiful. Now if you see it's maybe a little too loose, always add a little bit more flour. We don't want it super loose. We want this to actually stick a little bit. So I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of flour right in just to tighten that up. Again, their consistency, we're going to add a little bit more. Another 1/4 in. So that's 1 cup of flour we added to this. Now that's better. See that? It sticks a little bit but still falls off. That's what you're looking for. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to jump over the stove real quick. I'm going to get this apple crisp. This is a little hot. There you go. See how it's thickened up really nice? Not too thick because the liquid still falls. That's what you're looking for. Next thing we're going to do, I'm going to add this crisp right on top. Just like that. Just glop it right on. Beautiful. Beautiful, just like that. Add a little bit more. Alrighty. Now this baby is ready to go into the oven. I got an oven on high heat, about 425 degrees, 450 degrees. That's what you're looking for, because we're just looking to cook the top of this streusel. Want to turn it a little brown, let that sugar melt into it, cover it. I'm going to throw it right in. So we're looking at about 10 minutes, and it'll be ready. We'll be right back. All right, so we're about 10 minutes in. We're going to take a look at this. I'm going to pull it right out of the oven. See how we're doing here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. See how that crumble up top, that streusel has caramelized, sugar cooked, the oats cooked, and it's spread out. That's beautiful right there. Smells amazing. Caramel's still nice, not super thick, hasn't burned on us. Apples are crispy and cooked. Streusel's cooked. Beautiful. We're going to finish it with a little bit of lemon zest just for some freshness so we can break up that sugar. Because there is a lot of sugar and butter in here. We just want a little freshness in every bite. Now you can put lemon zest like I did. You can put confection sugar. You can put granola on top of this, walnuts, whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? World is your oyster. All right, so what we got to do after the lemon zest is we got to add some ice cream. I just got some regular Haagen-Dazs. They did not pay me. I'm not sponsored for them. Haagen-Dazs is good, and it was on sale. You can do whatever ice cream you like, Breyers, Turkey Hill, whatever. Got a little scoop here. Just like that. That's beautiful. I'm salivating at the mouth. This is a nice little snack at night. This can go the whole week. You can have a little snack every night, midnight snack, whatever it is. On your way to the bathroom at 12 o'clock at night, grab a little bit of this, whatever you like. Now we're ready. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Prep, Cook, Plate, Repeat. We hope you like this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe us on YouTube, like us on Instagram, and give us a follow. Catch you next week.